Hello, welcome to Undefined Generations podcast, first ever episode. My name is Yamaya, and I want to thank you for tuning in to my podcast. Now, if you could, please, while you're here, while I have your full attention, please go on Wattpad or download it, and make an account, then follow me at Yamaya_. Make sure to press that twice. And check out my profile. Turn on that post notifications to get notified when I've published a book or update on anything I'm working on. If you like me even more after hearing my podcast, go follow me on all my other social platforms, which is in my Instagram is Ari_the_black_. I'm sorry, Ari_the_black Barbie. My Snapchat is Ari_gang15. My Twitter is @Yamaya_. Make sure to press that 3 times. TikTok is Kawaii_Yandere_chocolate. My SoundCloud, people who aren't listening to this on SoundCloud, it's Undefined Generation. So yeah. My Twitch is Dizzy_Yoshi. If anybody wants to go and follow that. So, let's get into the topics for today. Now, I know as a K-pop fan myself, and I don't honestly no, because I only became a K-pop fan in the year 2017 when my friend, or my now friend, played BTS Dope in art class when the teacher was letting us play music and stuff. She played BTS Dope, EXO Call Me Baby, and I just fell in love with the music and wanted to dance to it and stuff, and I just really liked them. But over the years, I've seen that maybe this isn't worth it. I mean, y'all are so toxic. I've just seen it in comments and stuff. You comment, and the older army have been telling y'all just stop, don't do this. Replying to stupidity, commenting on their videos that have nothing to do with them, taking stuff way, way too far with other fandoms. Y'all are the definition of toxic, and it's not all of us. It's just some of you. Y'all honestly act like netizens and say things. Y'all, that's exactly who y'all act like, and it's sad that that's who y'all are being compared to. Y'all are absolutely, positively horrible. Koreaboos, I feel fit in that category of just toxic waste altogether. People call us K-pop fans toxic, and some of us are and some of us aren't, but to be honest, Koreaboos, it's been getting bigger and bigger and a bigger problem because certain people who feel the need to culturally appropriate stuff that doesn't belong to them. And you know what? It's honestly mainly just, I think Korea Blues have gotten very, very bold because we let Ollie London run amok on us because he has continued to get on our damn nerves. He hasn't just, I don't understand why he's determined to just get on our nerves and do the stuff he does. First he wanted to be Korean, now he wants to be Chinese. You're a 31-year-old white male who got plastic surgery that went horribly wrong. You put on all this makeup just to cover up the fact that your face looks like you scary Freddy Krueger, my dude. You would. Like, you're the type of shit Freddy Krueger sees in his nightmares. I'm sorry, you are. And you're such a hypocrite. All these people hate me and they're jealous. I'm so in love with myself. You're in love with yourself and you got plastic surgery to look like somebody else who does not like you. You're a hypocrite and you need to shut up. You are the trash can juice. No one can get out of their clothes. Also, I've been seeing a lot of stuff. Excuse me. On TikTok about certain things that's been going on and the difficultness of the I'm gonna play this clip from TikTok. Oh shit. Jesus Christ. Hold on. I don't know why it did that. Pisses me off when it does that. Bro, why? I'm just trying to play the fucking video at night. Okay, there we are.
What? And this is why I was afraid of them getting popular in Western media. Because these interviewers now do not understand fucking K-pop culture! Graham's is doing them foul, Friends is doing them foul, and worst of all, McDonald's is doing them foul. You know what? At this point, we're just gonna book BTS with POC interviewers. Look, some POC interviewers may not understand the culture, but at least they fucking respect it. And you see, this is the main reason why I don't watch Friends. It's a dry-ass show with dry-ass fucking humor. Yeah,
Girls be like, don't judge a book by its cover. It's what's on the inside.
You see, okay, on the video, she said the only interviewers that she trusts were like Zach and Leon. But honestly, I like Jimmy too. It doesn't seem like he does anything like bad or anything rude to them. It's just, I feel like y'all misunderstand her. I'm not sure. And honestly, I think it's just time for us to just like back away from all of this and just start just like leaving certain people alone, because nobody's gonna do this. First of all, I've never in my life liked Friends. The show is boring, dry as hell. The humor's just not that funny. It's like mildly amusing. It's not that funny at all. Like, hold on, let me pull up something, cause I'm trying to figure out why they just. Let me search up something. Like, I used to watch that 70s show or what. Not what it's called. But, yeah.
Hey, where's everybody? They took Ben to the park. Where have you been? Just out. Had some lunch. Just me.
Honestly, just like that 70s show, the reason I would have watched this probably would have been, the reason I watched that 70s show was because Ashton Kutcher's in it, and the guy with the cute face and long black hair, I keep forgetting his name, the one who talks with a weird lisp, kinda.
Little quality time with me. Hey, thanks for your jacket. Oh, no.
And if I wanted a reason to watch this show, it would have been because Jennifer Aniston.
Problem. You can borrow it, by the way. Oh,
How is that funny?
here are your keys, hon. Okay. Come on. If you were at lunch alone, how come it cost you $53? You know what probably happened? Someone must have stolen my credit card. And sort of just put the receipt back in your pocket. That is an excellent, excellent question. That is excellent. Monica, what's with you? Who did you have lunch with? Judy? Who? Julie? What? Jody? You were with Julie? Oh, look. When it started, I was
Okay,
just...
I'm bored.
Is this true? Yes, it is true. And I know this because he pretended to be Drake to sleep with me. And then he told me he would run away with me. And he didn't.
And you left the toilet seat up, you bastard!
Is all this true?
I'm not gonna lie, that was mildly amusing. This one was mildly amusing. The first part had me bored though, but still, it, like I said, mildly amusing. Not all that. Maybe they should have just let it go, and a reunion wasn't necessary. But for them to openly just disrespect BTS when they know the difficultness that we have to go through, and try to support them and try to just, like, I just don't understand that we've made people lose their jobs. So we really about it. So how about you just, if you're not gonna give our boys full attention and the respect that they deserve, please learn to leave them the fuck alone. If you wanna clout chase, go clout chase to somebody else who gives a fuck. Because I'm all out of fucks to give at this point. Y'all are just blatantly disrespectful to our boys for no fucking reason. And at this point, y'all can go to hell.
The boys barely got any screen time. The fact that you know what? And this is why I was afraid of them getting popular in Western media. Because these interviewers now do not understand fucking K-pop culture! Grammys is doing them foul. Friends is doing them foul. And worst of all, McDonald's is doing them foul. You know what? At this point, we're just gonna book BTS with POC interviewers. Look. Some POC interviewers...
Okay, let's...
They fuck
let's stop that real quick. I don't even like McDonald's. McDonald's is nasty. I've been sick 3 times at 3 different McDonald's. McDonald's, you're nasty. I don't know what it is about their food and their drinks that make me throw up, but I dislike McDonald's. It's just so nasty. The only reason I would ever really try it again is because of BTS. Like, their food is just not that good. It's complete and utter trash. Who are they kidding?
Respect it. And you see, this is the main reason why I don't watch Friends. It's a dry ass show with dry ass fucking humor. Yeah, I said it. Sue me. And I love how passive aggressive Namjoon is getting. You're out here asking what's your favorite part of the song. I goes like, oh my god, the first part was so good. Bitch, obviously you didn't listen to it because you didn't hear the fucking song. You know what?
Yeah, I hate that. I think these interviewers don't do their research enough and don't know how to respect it. Respect the hustle that BTS have is the reason we struggle to understand if they just are just blatantly stupid or just pretending to be a complete dumbass half of the time. But you're just gonna keep them with interviewers like Zach and Liam and tell them to stop with the interviews with these people, because Grammys is not gonna do them right. We've been begging for years to come for them to just pull their panties out their ass and give our boys the recognition that they deserve. Stop with the disrespect. Stop with the racism that you are so that you're just trying to hide. We understand that you've never seen a group like this before that actually work hard, that's actually still together. Because most of our boy groups have left, aren't together, or haven't really made a good song in years, or at all. They made one good song. So I understand. Refusing to play them on the radio because they're a Korean pop group. They have 2 fucking English songs, one which they performed. Actually, they performed them both now, but they've made 2 English songs. Still haven't gotten recognition for most of that. They've broken a record even with this new song, Butter. Can I ask one fucking question here? What's the difference between you playing Despacito and BTS singing in Korean? Tell me that. Is because you're ignorant, or is it just because you're hateful? Why is there a difference between that? It's a different language. Yes, but you're playing Despacito and other like Latin music. I'm trying to understand. You play that music, but you won't play K-pop because it's in Korean and no one will understand. I've heard so many people sing Despacito and not even know what Despacito means. They sing the lyrics and don't know what the fuck it means. Fuck are you talking about? Fuck out of here. It's so aggravating. They've made 2 English songs, still aren't getting the recognition they deserve. Get any radio play here, but continue to break records our artists are just not doing these days.
I'm just gonna book BTS with interviewers that we actually.
At this point, I'm tired. I really honestly don't give a fuck. Y'all gonna stop doing that. At this point, y'all can just kiss our asses, because it's just not working anymore for me. And friends, why don't you work on some better fucking jokes before you decide to hurt somebody, because your show is like just the epitome of fucking boring, okay? No one watches it. It was like, oh, I love Friends, it's such a good show, bitch, where? It's dry ass humor and it's mildly fucking amusing. Mildly. Anyways. The next... Something else I want to talk about in the K-pop community that's been going on and causing a lot of arguments is the sexualization of our idols. Now, if you're a younger idol, this may bother you because there are women younger than you calling you oppa. If you're an older idol, you kind of don't mind the oppa because you are older. Now let me explain something. Younger armies may be doing this, but if you're a grown-ass army, and I'm not saying sexualization is fine, but I'm trying to figure out, do people know the difference between sexualization and a compliment? Because I think it's clear that some of you do not. I feel like this is no different from the time that Harry from One Direction had panties thrown at him. Jay Park had panties thrown at him. Jay Park makes very, very delicious music that is just for the consumption. But it's more of a compliment. Like, what, we can't be attracted to him? We can't say how much we like him now? Is that the problem? Like, some armies just take it as far as saying, I want him to be my father of my child and stuff. And it's usually armies that are of age. Some are not, which is a bad idea. But I'm pretty sure idols know the difference of age, and they can handle themselves, and they don't need you trying to control everything. That's the problem with the toxicness of K-pop, because some K-pop fans generally want control of everything. We can't like our idols the way we want to, because you continue to feel the need to stop sexualizing them, and you're the main person sexualizing someone else. Like, I could have sworn there were so many girls sexualizing Harry from One Direction and sexualizing lots. Like, it's the same thing. Our love for our idols is the same thing as the love for any other fucking boy band. It's annoying. We have battles over nothing. And this is why I feel like I'm gonna leave soon. I'll enjoy K-pop, but I won't be in any fucking fandoms, because honestly, y'all are so full of shit. It stinks. I can smell you from where I am. I'm on the couch, by the way. Didn't feel like doing this in my bedroom. Okay, no one else is talking about this, but anybody realizing the problem with holding off on BTS's military service, like the big issue, like they should have went last year. They should have went last year. Jin should have been the first to go. He's the oldest. But they should have been sent them off to the military service. Trust me when I say they are not gonna get unpopular. We got them. We always have them, Big Head. We always have your boys back. Please do something about this, because I think a lot of people are in the back of their mind thinking, oh, this is favoritism. Why haven't they done their military service yet? Oh, it's because they're popular and everybody else, they think they're too good to... No. I don't know why it's being held off, but please go ahead and send them off. They should have been to their military service. Taemin gives us an iconic comeback before his military service. Most definitely did that. Like, Sir came out with advice. Before that was Criminal. And then, what was the other one? Because all of those songs are on my fucking playlist. Deadass. On my playlist. How does this thing keep doing that? Do something. Turn this off. Please stop that shit. I have to edit that out. Okay. So there was Criminal. Ooh, strings. I'm gonna have to listen to that. See, when I try to... Okay, Idea. It was Idea. Yeah, that song was like the bomb.com. I've seen, like... I already see like so many dance moves that were in either one of those fucking songs becoming big and iconic, because Taemin is just that. My dude said fuck gender norms in that whole fucking video with his voice and every single outfit he had on. My dude wore a crop top, a sports bra, and matching boxers. My man's really said fuck gender norms. Like, Taemin is always and will forever be iconic because he honestly shows you that there's no such thing as gender norms with me. No, I don't know if anybody really wants to talk about this, but this Justin Bieber versus K-Army thing and his whole jacket thing, it looked like an imperial flag. I could have sworn K-Army are hypocrites. Like, international fans, we got some serious problems, but the K-Army act like a bunch of saiyans and netizens. I promise you, y'all are never gotten to the point where it's not even funny anymore. Y'all were the main ones who had your tongues held most of the time. It seemed like international fans were more on the case than you were when BTS got called out for what they were wearing. It was something to do with the Nazi symbol that Namjoon had on his hat. Like, he's not even from Korea, so how would you think he knew that? Also, it's a jacket. If you're gonna find a problem with everything someone wears, then you clearly have some fucking problems. Clearly. Like, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Y'all have some fucking problems. Please shut the fuck up. At this point, I'm kind of tired of everybody. This is why I've been like, contemplating just staying. Because it's idiotic how horrible y'all are. Speaking of horrible, SM, y'all just gotta square the fuck up with all of us at this point. Like, I'm not even the only artist. I would probably listen to a lot of SM artists, kinda. I don't think Rain is still with SM. I think he is. And with shit, but I honestly don't care about SM Entertainment enough to give them the light. I thought we were over this. Not only did y'all make them work after his death when they should have had a bigger break before that. You gave them a break after the fucking fact. After. Don't give me bullshit. But still, y'all are determined to make them talk about it when members in the group have constantly said, repeatedly said, that they don't feel comfortable talking about him. So why did you feel the need to play a tribute behind their backs without their acknowledgement and call it a tribute to Junghan? No, you're being blatantly disrespectful and you don't respect your artists. It's just money for you. It's obvious. We understand that you love your money. We understand that you're a piece of shit. But can you be a little more respectful towards your artists? Matter of fact, let's talk about all the fucking companies at this point. SM, you're full of shit. JYP, you're full of shit. And do we even need to talk about YG at this point? Like, let's hope they handle Chanyeol's little problem well. Because if they don't, it's gonna be an issue. Okay, let's move on for K-pop because I'm gonna get angry in a second. Instagram and Twitter. The unspoken truth about Instagram and Twitter is that they're both toxic. People think that it's just Twitter, but it's actually it's Instagram too. Like it's gotten to the point where body shaming and racism and a lot of other homophobic, transphobic stuff goes on on Instagram. Twitter is just full of toxic waste and it's leaked into Instagram. And it's become completely toxic in Instagram, but no one will say anything and just puts it all on Twitter. No, it's Instagram too. Like, I don't understand why anyone would want to deal with this at this point. Because I'm like, ooh, child. Next at this point. Y'all are so full of shit. Like, I can't. I see so much homophobic, transphobic, body shaming. I see all of that on Instagram, and cancel culture is nowhere to be found. Has anybody heard from cancel culture in a while? Like, they've been real fucking quiet. Not that I want them to talk. They definitely need to shut the fuck up at times and stop canceling the wrong fucking people. Like, this is the time to cancel people like Keemstar. And for what he said, like, that was horrible. And I don't even know who this other Void person is. Like, why was you here? Why did you help him? Speaking of Keemstar, we'll bring that back because he was at something. Let's talk about racism and colorism. I don't think I've ever dealt with racism. No, I don't think I've ever had to deal with a racist person. Well, virtually I have. I've had to deal with racism. I was on the app Monkey, or probably Holler, I think, and two white gentlemen decided it was okay to call me the N-word. I was so happy they hung up because the ignorance was just... And then they had the nerve to raise their fist talking about some Black Lives Matter. Wait, you don't get your ass somewhere. And then some little girl talking about she thinks they're blacker than the other one. What the fuck is that? See, I feel like racism is... People say racism isn't taught. Racism is taught. Yeah, it is. It's taught. It's definitely taught. Because I at that point I was just like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this today. I legit got off the fucking app and was like, you know what? Fuck. Oh, you're gonna get somebody cussed the fuck out. And I've been seeing a lot of... Once, speaking of the last time it happened, or no, actually I still want to talk about it. I don't know if I should call it this, but the whole battle with the Asian community and the Black community, and who's had the biggest racism done towards them. Well, I'm sorry to say that we have, but we're not gonna take the cake we're not gonna take our foots out of the water and just leave you there out to dry. We do support you, but we're just, how do you expect us to support you if that's just how you're gonna constantly do us like that? It's just, I don't understand why we're doing this whole battle thing on who's had the most racism towards them, or looked down on because the color of their skin or the way they look. We both have. Okay, let's leave it at that. We both have. I just want to touch lightly on this few subjects. I'm not gonna take too long to talk. And why has ignorance and racism become a challenge lately? Like, I've been seeing so many people, like, just blatantly be racist or colorist. Like, God, I don't want to give her any recognition as a piece of shit. It does make her feel like she's popular, but she's not. She is disgusting. But Tracy Barbie is the definition of colorist and ignorance and stupidity put all together. She definitely is just... I only see her nowadays. It's like the butt of someone's joke on TikTok. I always see someone reacting to something she's done on TikTok, and it's funny. I didn't even know she was on Catfish. I watch Catfish a lot of times. I kind of more so watch MGK's episode over anyways, and a few other episodes, but other than that, I really haven't really given a fuck enough to actually go and search up her episode, because she's just not, I don't really give a fuck about her enough to be honest. Yeah, but because of her, we have other colorist or just ignorant people who are in the black community, or supposedly supposed to be because of the color of their skin, but they seem to be more against us than with us. But from the way we're treated by Africans or other people of color who are in other countries, I can see why. Like, the color of our skin isn't enough for them. Like, I know an African woman who treats me with the same respect and who loves me. But other than that, I see nothing but hate from people from Ghana, Jamaica, Africa. I want to know why the disrespect. We're black just like you. Just because we're not in the motherland or we're not with you where you are, we could be from where you are. We have to pay money, and although it's like a small amount, we have to pay money to know where we're from, where our people come from. And even then, we still won't know where the fuck we're from. So I want to know why the blatant disrespect is necessary. We're black just like you. Why do you feel the need to treat us like dirt in the way they've treated us? Another topic I wanted to speak on, because I'm trying not to. I'm just touching up on the subjects that I feel are important at the moment. This whole fighting thing that's going on between YouTubers, boxers, YouTubers and TikTokers. I honestly don't know what the hell made some of these people take the fight. I really don't. Austin McBroom and Bryce Hall got into it at the press conference. I don't know why Austin feels like he's such a big man after pushing someone on the ground. But please stop it. Wait until you're in the ring, at least. And you started it. Everyone refuses to acknowledge the fact that he started it. Or, actually, let me watch the clip again. It's okay. Let's be honest. He had every right to, because Austin was getting in his face. He shouldn't have stood up. Austin kept getting in his face and kept standing up. Honestly, I haven't been able to really watch Austin, because I haven't really been able to find him entertaining at all. So after I heard he was taking this fight, I was amused slightly. Also, for him to talk a lot of shit, isn't he ducking someone? Like, I know y'all remember this. Didn't he call out? I could have sworn he called out Jake. Like, he called out... Yeah, he called out Logan and Jake, I think. Yeah, he did.
Watch live TV from
He
85
dead
plus
ass
top
called out Logan and Jake and has not fought them yet. You're talking shit to Bryce when you... Let's be honest. Logan would probably beat the fuck out of him. Like, he may have had, like, difficulty with JJ, but I feel like against Austin, that's a sure win. I'm sorry. Jake, it's a sure win. Or, you know what? It might be a tie. Considering Jake has lots of power. The only problem with Jake is that he holds too much. He's got way too comfortable with hugging. Like, I see if you're doing it to control a little bit, to get your control back, but he holds... I've noticed that in some of his fights that he holds a lot more than he should. I'm a advocate, kinda follower of Bryce, but I don't watch his TikToks that much anymore because my honest opinion is my TikTok algorithm is fucked. Deadass. Just fucked. It's so fucked. Ooh. It's like so fucked. But my predictions for Austin McBroom and Bryce is just unclear. Bryce needs to learn to keep his hands up. Keep his hands up more. And I feel like with all the fights I've seen, it seems like endurance is one thing some people are just not grasping. And I know it's clear that you guys are doing it for money, because that's all you fucking care about. But at least Jake and Logan and JJ and the rest of them are getting in it for that money and respect. And love of boxing. But y'all are just taking this joke, and this is what some of you will lose. And some of you may win. You never know. If you got money on your mind, you can do a lot of things. Gibb versus Taylor Holder. Honestly, it's funny that I followed Taylor Holder and completely forgot that I did. I think I watched a couple of his videos and liked them. Or, probably, I actually don't even remember. But I don't even watch Gibb enough. I don't watch Gibb's channel. I think I do. I think I'll probably watch a couple of his videos as well. I'm probably not even subscribed, but... let's type in Gibb. I know. Oh, yep, I am subscribed. When did I subscribe to Gibb? I remember when I subscribed to him. But yeah, Gibb's last fight with Jake was a bit of a head turner. Uh, I had a lot of faith in Jake during that fight, mainly because every time Gib ducked, he lost his balance, fell backwards, couldn't keep his hands up. So it was just like an easy fight for him because Gib couldn't do much. But for this fight, I feel like Gib will be more prepared against his fight, Taylor Holder. I haven't seen any boxing footage of Taylor Holder. Or it's obvious like the UK fans are gonna have Gibbs back, even though he did lose. Because the UK fans are a bit toxic that way. They really are. They're just, like, so toxic. When it comes to like the people they love, they're so toxic. And I try to like stay away from it because they just take things like way too far. Like, I feel like one day the people that they so-called love so much is really gonna do some fucked up shit. And the moment they try to stand up, I just fear the worst coming sometimes. But let's watch this boxing footage.
Sold by Jergens Deeper by the Drop. A sunless tanning serum. Catch more sunshine with every drop.
Like and subscribe if you're excited for the Gib versus Taylor Holder fight. Gib versus Taylor Holder sparring footage. In today's BDZ video, we're going to be looking at some new leaked sparring footage for the upcoming Gib versus Taylor Holder fight. This is crazy.
Okay. Taylor has him on the ropes. Okay. Oh! Okay, Ryan landed there. That's what he was talking about. Ryan landed there. Oh, but Taylor came. Oh, he got caught again. Ryan's trying. You can tell what I can see what Ryan's saying. Okay, that was intense.
I don't know why FozzieTube is here. Why is he here? Why did they let him and Keemstar even host? Like, he lost his fight and has yet to step in the ring, but continue to talk shit. Especially when the person who knocked him who broke his fucking nose is there at the fight. We know Keemstar's bitch-made ass is not gonna step in the ring anytime soon. That'd be like him running for the first time in his life. I'm sorry. It's rude. It's rude of me. It's rude of me to speak about someone who's so shit. I'm not apologizing. Fuck you.
Okay. Oh, okay. So Ryan. Okay. Yeah, Ryan. I get what he's saying. He was tired. He was gassed. He's getting himself ready. They're talking to each other. I'm gonna watch that one more time because that happened pretty. Oh! I'm gonna watch that one more time because that happened pretty quick. Okay. So they talk to each other right here, just making sure they're good. They're waiting. How did Taylor catch him with this right here? What was it? Oh, boom. Oh, a left and oh, man.
There's not too much sparring footage of Taylor Holder, so I put together a compilation of all of his sparring and training videos.
I just got a Brazilian wax. And then I had sex on my period. I didn't even have to clean the sheets after.
But before I show you that, I just want to quickly say that over 75%.
Michael is here. Oh, so Michael and Taylor are training together. So, do all of them? Oh, wow. He's good. It's good. Ooh, he lost that.
So who's the actual coach? I'm really confused right now.
I have faith. I have faith in. I'm gonna try and say that Gib would do well. I have faith that Taylor would do well. I call Gib. I know this is hard. Okay, I'm gonna call it Taylor gets one knockout, one knockdown. Gib will get a few punches in, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Deji versus Vinny Hacker. I want Deji to win. I really want Deji to win, but I'm not sure because I've seen a lot of sparring footage for Deji and Vinny, but I don't know. Honestly, I can't predict anything for that fight. DDG versus Nate Wyatt. Last time I seen I think either of these guys, I think it was actually, cause didn't one of them, it wasn't. I think it was basketball last time I seen them. That's something else I want to see people do. That's something else I would like to see. Like, instead of this boxing thing, let's do some basketball as well. Because a lot of YouTubers can play basketball. Or hell, there's a lot of them that can do sports. Like all types of different types of like sports. So I don't know. I don't know. Rice Gum played with Rice Gum did basketball, and that's the reason I know about some people. That's why I know about some of these people. Because after Rice Gum matches, I would watch some other people, or kind of like just skip through. Nate Wyatt. Okay, this person I deadass don't know who he is. I don't know who Nate Wyatt is. I've never watched him at all. I don't know. Why y'all got Addison doing this? Leave that girl alone. Their relationship is like over. I don't see why y'all keep holding that over Bryce's head. They are over with. Like y'all are just, I hate their definition of just idiotic, I swear. But yeah, I don't know who Nate Wyatt is, and I don't watch DDG enough to know either one of them. I would watch sparring footage, but I'm just gonna call it and say, from what I heard and what it seemed like at the press conference, I feel like DDG was more aggressive, and Nate just seemed kind of like he was just fumbling a bit. So I'm not gonna call it at all. This next fight I'm actually confused about, like dead ass confused. What made Michael, of all people, take this fight? Nothing that he doesn't have a chance. I'm just confused because he seems like way too nice of a person to actually want to do this. He doesn't seem like the type of person who wanted to do this. Like, I would see Michael doing, like, going somewhere to a championship for dance. Because he's, like, so talented. I wouldn't see him taking this fight. And at the press conference, everybody was, like, so against him. But y'all don't understand that Michael's, like, way too nice of a fucking person to actually just care to fight. And FaZe was kind of being a bit of a prick. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get upset about that one. But no, not a prick. But prickly. He seemed a bit prickly. Because they didn't... If Austin and Bryce could have just put their pride aside and keep their dicks away, because it was a fucking pissing contest. Honestly, both of y'all. Austin shouldn't have stood up. Bryce shouldn't have pushed him or lost, just let him get into his head so fucking easily. But I don't see why. I don't see why everyone was so against him. Hold on, let me rewatch this again. He tried to call him out for wanting to start a fake beef. But YouTubers do that all the time for clout. Even the ones you love the most, UK fans, they legit did it for clout. It was funny as hell, and part 2 is almost coming because I wanted to talk on the whole Phil thing with Sidemen, but I decided not to put it in here. It's a joke. The whole thing's a joke at this point.
His 4.5 million YouTube subscribers.
I'm really not sure, honestly. I'm not
Definitely not.
That's
Definitely not.
a good answer. Yeah, nah, YouTube over TikTok.
Okay, I don't know why people... what was so funny about this? I didn't hear anything funny come out of his mouth.
Definitely not.
That's
Definitely
not
not.
a good answer. Yeah. 48 million TikTok followers could outsell his 4.5 million YouTube subscribers.
I'm really not sure, honestly. I'm not
Definitely not.
That's not
Definitely not.
a good answer.
What was all that noise in the background? Why was it that reaction? And what is Bryce smiling about? I also just noticed, I don't know who this is in the sunglasses and this hoodie on his head, but him and the guy and the white are having a staring contest. What I just paused. They're like legit having a staring contest. Desi look like he's about to fall asleep in the background. I don't blame him. Gib, what the hell is Gib doing? His hand, I can't tell on the screen. Yeah, but can we talk about this shitty setup for this press conference? Like, all this money y'all make, y'all couldn't put some shit, like, with, oh, yeah, for fuck's sake. All this money you make, all this YouTube and TikTok money you guys make, and you couldn't put anything better than this together. Seriously.
Yeah, nah, YouTube over TikTok any
YouTube?
day. Yeah.
I've heard that. I've heard YouTube has the biggest.
I almost forgot Tanner was here. Like, who is Tanner? Tanner's supposed to be fighting Ryler Storm. They didn't even get to talk. I just realized that Tanner and Ryler didn't even get to talk because of Bryce and Austin. Because they went to have a fucking pissing contest. Austin shouldn't have stepped to him, and Bryce shouldn't have pushed him. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. They both lost their temper. They lost their temper, and it was unnecessary.
I have like a solid following on YouTube as well, so I mean it's kind of like I'm not sure.
Okay.
So who knows?
I'm not gonna touch that one. I got my opinions, Team YouTube, but I'll leave it at that.
No one gives a fuck. Shut the fuck up.
Well, that's the Michael again. Michael, again, you're one of the biggest TikTokers in the world. 48 million is no joke.
Once again, y'all couldn't put anything better. Keemstar and what is this hosting?
Do you think getting Ben Askren in this fight could potentially hurt your career?
What? Wait, huh? How?
If you get knocked out and go to sleep the night of the fight and there's a picture of you like this, do you think that'll affect your TikTok?
So, yeah, no.
Also, people thought Michael seemed to be enjoying himself after this fight. I saw some sparring footage and him like training, and he seems like he's getting there. He's getting there.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah. I'm training to make sure that does happen. So
There you go.
All right.
See, very soon prickly. He's prickly. Gib was very, very much upset after that argument with Bryce. Who was arguing with him? Also, sadly, Bryce and his friend were right. I watched a video of them like responding to JJ and a whole bunch of other people. This entire press conference, everyone was talking shit to the wrong person. Like, no one was arguing with their opponent besides DDG. No one was really arguing with their opponent besides DDG and Nate. And then for some reason, some guy named Slim, whoever that is, was in the background trying to also start fights.
Fuck your shit.
I guess we'll see, man.
All right. Nobody's been talking.
Michael was like just smiling carefree at this point. They're both putting in the work. It's gonna be a fight to see. Next, Tanner Fox and Rylan Storms. Now, they didn't even get to talk because of Bryce and Austin's pissing contest. Let's see. they didn't even get to talk. Or I could be wrong. They should have just... I feel... They should have just kept it going. Might as well. I mean... How did they get to talk?
Tanner Fox,
I think it was
you are known as like the nice guy YouTuber. I can't see you punching anyone. Why are you doing this?
Man,
Tanner does seem... You know, that's somebody I haven't... Like, that's somebody I didn't actually hear from.
like
To
money.
be honest. Like, Tanner seems to... Tanner is also another person I see, like, being way too nice to fight someone.
And I like money.
See, this is what I mean. There's no respect to the love for... Jake did it for money and the love of boxing. Logan does it for the love of boxing and money. JJ did it for the love of money and boxing. And it's just like, oh, money.
And I'm willing to do a lot of things for it.
That can't be taken out the wrong way.
And I'm willing to do a lot of things for it. So this is one of those things.
Do you have any animosity on against who you're fighting?
I don't even know what that means. I didn't even go to high school.
Do you have any beef whatsoever?
I mean, I wouldn't say real beef. He's a skateboarder. I'm a scooter rider. I don't really like skateboarders.
Well, that's beef. That's been going on forever. That's beef.
Hold on. Hey, two wheels or no wheels,
Hey,
man.
can we get Ryland's mic on, please?
We need more microphones on. A lot of the
We need Ryland's mic on, please, for his question.
We all know who wins those fights, though. The skaters always won against the scooter kid.
I don't know a skater Richard.
To be honest, skateboard is more known. But scooters are more fun.
Than I am, though. Don't.
Yo, Ryland, my question to you
They've
is,
been talking shit
so
about
I
this,
interviewed
don't
Tanner before even knowing about you, and I told him he's...
they? I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for this, but oh, Fanny. Oh, okay, what is this pause frame? What did I do? I don't know who I just paused it on, but his face expression.
He's gonna take an easy dub. And then I met you that same night, and I heard that you know Tanner. So are you guys friends behind the scenes, or like is that gonna stop you from knocking him out, or is there like room for beef here?
Nah, I mean, me and Tanner are obviously, like, cool. But, I mean, once we get into the ring, you never know what's going to happen.
Amen.
You were supposed to fight Nick Austin. Nick Austin ran with his tail between his legs or something. And
He ran back to Madison Beer, I heard.
Ah, that's
do you think this is going to be an easier or harder fight than Nick Austin?
I think it will
See
be.
why we gotta bring that up, Tanner? Because there's so. You know what? I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna let it go.
A little more difficult. Ryland does have reach. He has. I think it will be a little more difficult. Ryland does have reach. He has height on me, a little bit of weight. He's coming down. I'm coming up. It is a greater challenge than Nick Austin for sure. I understand why Nick didn't want to do it. I'm pretty damn confident I would have wrecked him. Ryland is going to be a much better fight, so that's why I think it's going to be exciting the night of.
Ryland, based on him saying that, do you feel like you have an advantage because he's like the smallest guy on the card and you're much taller and your reach is much advantageous?
Yeah, if anything, I feel like this card is a bit backwards. Like, if anything, wouldn't it have been simpler to put Tanner against Michael? Since they're both just about the same height. And they both don't seem to have that much reach.
Just than his?
Obviously, that's an advantage, but we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm so confused about this whole fight. Another, fight thing I want to get into. Jake and his troll behavior. Now, Jake seems to be doing a lot lately after his Ben Askren knockout. I think he may have hurt his relationship just a bit with his brother because of the way he responded to Logan asking him, or just asking, like, what about me? When Jake told him that he couldn't go to the fight because he was banned. To be honest, this whole Mayweather versus Logan thing, I didn't think it was gonna happen at first. I really didn't. And when it happened, wasn't it called off at first? Yeah, I think it was called off at first. And then but now that the fight is here and it's gonna be on June 6th, I have faith in Logan, but of course I worry because Mayweather is aged well for boxing and has had no problems knocking people out, and just he's had a lot of wins. But I have faith that Logan will win this. I have faith that Logan might win this fight. But I really wish Jake would have a better attitude. Like, I thought it was funny, but in the back of my head, he shouldn't have did that. And this whole troll behavior of his is just unnecessary. Like, at times I see why he does it. But also, because you guys have made him into the enemy. I just made him. Hey. Anyways, yeah, I don't think, look, JJ, why is JJ in my mind? I don't think Jake should have did that. It was childish, but also Floyd shouldn't have lost his temper that easily. He only took your hat. He shouldn't have lost his temper like that. But yeah, this has been your girl, your Maya. It's the end of my little podcast. You know, go follow me on my socials, my Wattpad, my Twitch. You know, support me. Follow me on my YouTube channel also. If you're not listening to this on YouTube or SoundCloud, go follow me on those. It's the same Undefined generation. So yeah. Peace.